You are now live with me, G3, and tonight we are going to have one of the most brilliant hosts on TV and on stage, my very good friend, Robi Domingo. But before we talk to him, I want to thank my sponsors for tonight. I want to thank Evian, my water sponsor. Thank you, Evian. I want to thank Swatch PH for my timepieces on the show, Tita Virgie Ramos. If you want to get your own Swatch watches, you may go to all Swatch PH stores and Lazada PH. I want to thank Bella Beauty for my beauty and my body, and I want to thank GAOC. I also want to thank Asian Eye Institute for my eye care. I want to thank Centro Holistico for my TCM treatments. You may go to Centro Holistico this whole ECQ. They are open as an essential medical service. So let us welcome our favorite boy, our favorite TV host, stage host, everything host, Robi Domingo. Let's look for him. He's here, and I'm Quest. Hello, guys. Who's here?
Oh,
Hi, everyone. Here is the most makulit person I know, the most makulit, pinakamagaling, Robi
appreciate
Domingo.
that.
Hello!
Appreciate that introduction. Hi, G3.
Hoy, sobra naman ako na-touch. Finally, na pagbigyan mo ako. Kompleto na yung career ko na ma-interview na kita.
Grabe ka naman. Grabe ka naman. But I just have to say that I feel so happy right now. Kasi we were
Why?
supposed to do this. We're supposed to
Oo.
do this like months ago.
Oo.
Before, parang after the second ACQ yata, or
Bakit
even
hindi
the first
natuloy?
ACQ. Because of some obligations that I have to do in ABS-CBN before.
Alam mo ba, lahat ng tao na walang trabaho, ikaw consistent. How do you feel about never losing your income or losing your job in the whole pandemic?
Oh, for me, it's not really about the income right now. I have this paradigm shift now more than
Ano?
ever. Promise, to be
Oh.
honest, it's ano eh. I had this certain change in perspective. Now more than ever, I'm hungrier kasi I want to help more people who are displaced. I try to do my best to find jobs for them as well kasi I don't know. It's more than the actual job. It's the people in the team, in the family na concerned ako about. You know what I mean? Parang my heart goes to all the people who are really kapamilyas.
That's true. You know, I did an interview with Bianca Gonzalez and she said na parang di kasi 'di ba before parang parating may trabaho mga singers, parating may trabaho mga artista, 'di ba parang third tier yung mga hosts kumbaga. But now in the pandemic parang there has been more and more demand for more hosts in, online events, 'di ba parang very recently you did a pageant that's online, Miss Earth, I think. How do you feel about how do you really feel about hosting with a face shield? Akala mo
Oh my
kulitan mo to?
gosh. Oh man. Oh, grabe. Ang dami kong objections dyan.
Oh,
Just so you know, no, to all the people
it's
watching,
so pointless. Kasi, di ba,
I
anyway.
know. I know. And Earth to the Philippines, no? Parang merong variants. Pumasok pa rin yung variants kahit may face shield tayo. So, I guess people in power should really do something about it. I don't know. So, please let us know kung meron kayong face shield sa bansa ninyo.
I appreciate that we are law abiding because, it's
Yeah,
mandatory that we wear face shields. I appreciate that when I watch you host, you're wearing a face shield, even though I think it's pointless, even though I
it
think
is.
it's useless. Kasi diba, ikaw, mag-isa ka lang naman sa stage, diba? Why do you have to wear a face shield? Anyway, I digress. And,
Yeah,
diba,
but
parang,
anyway, even in ASAP, when singers sing and dancers dance, when they perform, wala namang face shield. And
mm,
you're using more air, you're using more, parang you're spraying more stuff around rather than just talking. In talking naman, you're looking at the camera, you can just do this, no? And then
oo.
put your mouth there like, hey, what's up, G3? All good. Lahat ng force nandun. But singing, people,
Malaway ka ba pag nagsasalita? Napansin mo ba, malaway kang magsalita?
depends. Depends.
Pag humalik, malaway ka humalik, hindi.
Oh, wow. I have to ask later, I guess.
O sige, basa ba yung halik ko or tuyo? Anyway, di ba, parang you studied to become a doctor, di ba? Do you ever, or has it ever crossed your mind that had you pursued a medical degree, you would be in the thick of things right now in the pandemic? Ano yung, pag naiisip mo na, oh my God, kung naging doktor ako, frontliner ako. What are your thoughts about that?
Always. My friends are, truth be told, they're not happy with the system anymore. They're
Mm.
super tired. Some of my medical college batchmates are super exhausted. They feel bad with all the policies,
Mm.
and parang ano eh, it's never ending. You know, they signed up to serve, pero right now they're heroes talaga. So I really salute them, and I just know, maybe in another world, siguro I would have I would have given myself in the medical field.
Hindi ka nang hihinayang na hindi ka naging doktor.
Before, may
Oh.
mga regrets ako. Promise yan, ha? When my friends were taking their Hippocratic oath,
Oh.
and then nakukuha na nila yung mga license nila. Sumama yung pakiramdam ko kasi, again, existentialism question
Oo.
na naman. Na,
Very Athenian yung existential angst.
I know. Parang inisip ko, tama ba yung ginawa ko? Parang may purpose ba yung ginawa ko? Parang, my mom is a doctor, my dad is a doctor, my lolo is a doctor, my cousins are doctors, and yet, who's gonna continue the legacy?
Mm.
So parang, I don't know, I was thinking more about them. But at the end of the day, I just thought, hey, doctors could wear white coats and serve people. Right now, I can wear different coats and yet be in the service of the Filipino.
That's true, that's true. Kung naging doktor ka, ano yung tingin mong specialization mo?
I would always say OB-GYN, pero I think I would correct that one kasi I would love to follow the footsteps of my lolo in Bacolod and become an opta.
Oh my God, Ilonggo ka ba?
Some of my relatives are,
Ah,
but
parang hindi ka
yung
sobrang,
family namin,
parang hindi ka sobrang malambing in terms of like Ilonggo-ness.
hey, hey, wala may ako ha. You know,
Malambing ka ba?
yung kwento ko
Parang
lang,
hindi ko na-witness.
kwento
Parang
ko lang,
madaldal ka lang for me.
blabber lang, no? Pero, one of the most malambing things na feeling ko, binubuhat ko na yung bangko ko, no?
Oh, sige,
Na
go.
ginawa ko in relation to G3 was when, my gosh, I felt so bad when during that time, nag-away tayo, or, no, sorry, nung inaway mo ko because of
Saan?
that event. Because of one event in
At the
ABS-CBN.
Dolby Theater,
Hindi ako
oo.
theater. I remember that one completely. So what happened was,
Hindi kita inaway,
wala yung,
pinagalitan kita. Pinagalitan lang kita.
yes, because the bosses were there. And parang, that was the time na magiging boss pa lang si CLK. They
Oh,
were
and,
they were there. So, three,
oh,
but
yeah, yeah.
anyway, one act was missing. I don't know who. Or I remember na, and I remember, ayoko lang pangalanan, but
Sabihin mo na! Sino?
ayoko.
Sabihin mo, initials.
Hindi, grupo sila eh.
Hindi ko na maalala. Oh, anyway.
Grupo sila. They were from PGT.
El Gama!
Nope, not El Gama.
Ano? Sino?
Not El Gama.
Oh.
El Gama. Okay, not El Gama. Pero they were up next. Tapos, bigla silang nanigarilyo.
Oh.
Nawala. So I was like, okay, you were on the side and you were cueing me, stretch, stretch. And then, I said lots of stuff on the stage. Tagal, mga 10-15 minutes yata. And then, napabalikan na nasabi ko, oh no, si G3 kasi, hindi handa. And then you felt so
Sinabi
bad.
mo
And
yun?
yeah, I remember that one. Tapos nag-perform yung that group. And then after the whole thing, you said, I will never work with you again. Sabi ko, did I say something bad? That was a joke. Kasi my roots were from mix and then we can just, talk about things. Pero, I realized that mali nga pala, no? Right in front of the bosses. And the most malambing thing I did was,
Kasi hindi ko
binitbit
naman
ko yun.
kasalanan yun.
Yeah, I know. So, yun nga, binitbit ko yun for around 6 months and then Lakwachero happened in Hokkaido. And then I brought that certain chocolate from Hokkaido and then I wrote a note, left it in 11th floor ng ABS-CBN events.
So
Integrated
special
events.
project.
Special projects, yeah. And then you texted me, said, Robbie, I appreciate this one. Let bygones be bygones. And then I said, ano sabihin nun? Ang lalim, ano sabihin nun? But hey, I learned a lot from you. So thank you for teaching me not just to talk, but
Naalala ko na. Walang yaka. Ngayon naalala ko na. Nakalimutan ko na.
yeah,
But thank you for the
but to
gesture.
be a better person.
Yes, thank you for the gesture. And now, look at you. You're such an excellent host. You host beauty pageants now. I remember, sabi ko, dapat yung next level mo, mag-host ka na ng mga beauty pageant. Ganyan na yung mga level mo dapat, Robi Domingo. Why didn't you ever consider acting? I know that you tried before. Like, sinabi mo, parang, sino ba si Jerry Lopez Sineneng ba or si Direk Manong Gilbert yung director mo? I know that you tried acting for a while, but why did you not pursue a career in acting?
I think it's not just for me. You know me, I have this, I'm very energetic. You can't put me in one place. And also, number one is that the working hours. Parang I can't be in one tent trying to memorize one script and trying to analyze my character. I can't put on one mask lang. Parang on the stage as a host, I become myself, I become a writer, I become a director, I become like a talent coordinator, and just, play around. Pero kasi sa acting, ewan ko, hirap na hirap ako sa hugot.
True. Dati nga hirap na hirap ka sa dancing, pero naging dancer ka, diba? Sabi ko kay
Until now.
sabi ko, parang di ba nagre-rehearse yata yung Giger Boys. Sabi ko,
Giger.
Ate Chiki, ba't pinapinapan sa si Robbie? Parang siyang praying mantis, parang tipaklong. And then, after a few months, sabi ko, oh my God, ang galing na ni Robbie sumayaw. Nakikipagsabayan na kay Enrique Hill. I stand corrected. Kasi sabi ko, parang bakit ba natin bibigyan ng chance si Robbie sumayaw? Tingnan mo naman yung itsura, parang asiwang-asiwa. But then, you became...
I remember my moniker as a dancer. The T-Rex. Parang praying mantis nga, like that. I was like, okay, what's happening in my hands? Until now, I'm awkward when it comes to dancing. But, no, ang rason kung ba't ako nakakasayaw, kulang ng tao. Kulang ng tao. Someone has to do it. But, I'm just appreciative of all the time and the trust given to me.
So parang ganun din yung acting for me. Ako, ang gusto ko lang mangyari sa'yo kasi parang feeling ko very stable ka na as a host. Di ba? Parang pag sinabing host, kasama ka na dyan. Nandiyan ka na sa top tier. So, top tier. Pero gusto ko, at least meron kang isang movie na, na ikaw yung star, ikaw yung lead star, and then, kahit isa lang, magawa mo man lang yan sa buhay mo. At least, di ba, pakita mo na. Kasi I never knew that you could, improve in dancing. But now, di ba, naging boy band.
Thank you.
Thank you. Naging boy band ka, basta, ang dami mo nagawa. Apart from that, oh my God, this is so, I respect you for this. You are a WWF Youth Ambassador. Diba? Parang I was watching your interview on CNN. I was like so stunned. I'm like, uy, grabe naman si Robbie. Parang meron siyang ganyang aspect pala sa life niya. Diba? I guess it's part of being a man for others. And then you called on the youth to register to vote.
Yeah.
And you sort of, did not distinguish between a lawmaker and somebody that protects the environment, that it's not, it doesn't have to be secondary. Where do you find your inspiration to protect the environment? Why are you very passionate about this role?
So my advocacy is about pragmatic sustainability.
Very beautiful yung advocacy.
Pero it just originally stems from, I'm very kuripot. I'm sure lots of people, especially in my life, know about that one. But the thing is, I got this show called La Cuachero, and I was exposed to different environments, especially here in the Philippines. And my gosh, ang ganda ng Pilipinas. Ganda ng Pilipinas. I got to be on top of Mount Apo. I got to go to Moalboal, to different beautiful places in the Philippines. And sayang kung sisirain lang. And naisip ko, as well, being this kuripot being, you would save more. Not, in the process, you would save more, but you will save the planet. So, yun yung naisip ko. And another advocacy na sobrang passionate ako ngayon, lalong-lalo na we got like 45 days till the registration ends.
Yeah.
It is that certain ability to vote.
True.
Yeah, especially for the youth. Kasi the question na palaging tinatanong sa akin or sentiment is, isa lang naman ako eh. Ano bang effect nito? But I just want to encourage everyone na let's have a change of mindset and challenge the system. Instead of saying, isa lang ako, say, isa pa ako.
Bravo. Yes. You're 31, so you've voted at least twice before, diba? Tama?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You voted twice before. And I feel like now, especially in the States, by November, di ba parang droves of youth really changed, the way the vote went. And I'm very hopeful because like when you see the statistics, there are 4 million new voters, and it's really people like you. I mean, influencers like you, celebrities like you that will encourage, your generation and the generations that follow to really, really go out and register. Diba? Why is it important to go out and register, especially at a time of ECQ, at a time of pandemic? Diba? Kasi parang lahat ng tao, delikadong lumabas, mag-register, delikadong ano. Why is it important to risk that kind of, thing just to have your voice counted? Bakit siya importante?
Because what you're doing is not just your right, but it's a responsibility. And that responsibility entails not just your story, my story, our community story, but it's part of history. Okay? And it will have this ripple effect, especially in the stories of the next generations to come. So we have that certain ability to put accountable people in power who have informed decisions and plans, sustainable plans for the country. So, if you're just wondering bakit kailangan gawin to, I just invite you to really open your eyes, open your ears, and see and listen to what's happening right now.
Absolutely, 100%. It is your sovereign right and it is your responsibility. Do you think that celebrities and showbiz personalities should be apolitical, neutral, or should they like make a stand?
Okay, so people
As a brand,
have,
as a brand.
as a brand, yeah, as a brand, you have different caps to wear. You have different masks. You have different faces, and as a human being, it's not just being an artist. It's not just being an interviewer. It's not just being a politician. It's being a Filipino. It's being a citizen of this beautiful country.
It's your responsibility and it's a right that you should practice. Kasi sayang pinaglaban na ng mga ninuno natin, di ba? Tama.
That's true.
A lot of celebrities are more vocal than others. I mean, they get the bulk of the bashing, of all the, trolls and everything. And a lot also are very quiet. What can you say to celebrities that are very vocal about their political views, like Sina Enchong, Sina Agot, and all of these personalities? What is the message that you want to say to them? And what is the message that you want to say to celebrities that really, really are very careful with their branding and would rather keep quiet about their stance in politics?
Very simple. To the people who are very vocal, I am with you. And to the people who are just getting there, we'll be waiting, but we are for you.
True, true. That's very encouraging actually. That's very encouraging. Kasi parang feeling ko napakalaki din talaga ng responsibility mo, especially in the coming days, months, weeks, 'di ba? It's really very important that you are vocal and I understand kasi the balance. You really have to make a balance kasi parang syempre yung mga brands matatakot din yan, yung mga networks matatakot din yan. But I appreciate how you are, 'di ba? It's not exactly safe. It's very brave, but it's also very, very, like you said, it ripples, diba? So, tama naman yan. You are also, diba, parang very, very blessed in your career. You are going to host a game show,
Oh
diba?
yeah, it's a dream come
So,
true.
diba, parang, is this your first game show?
So we're gonna have like season 4 of this game show. It's called Game Ka Na Ba?
Oh.
That's that revamped version of our favorite game show back during the days of Miss Chris
Chris.
Aquino, Sir
Oh my God,
Edu.
ikaw yung sa'yo pinasa yung torch. So, ikaw na yung torch bearer.
Uh, I'm not sure. Hopefully, sana, sana. But it's a different format kasi. You know, it would be a great dream to have like Studio 11 yata yun or Studio 9, I forgot, or Studio 12, Studio 12 yata or 11. And that was the
11,
original location.
12 yung dulo, diba? Was up, was up. Oh, 11,
That was
11.
mix. That was mix pala. Studio 11, that's true.
Ay, hindi. Oo, tama. Oo, tama. Mix yung 12 sa Talent Center building. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Studio 11, where the magic happened, you know? Pero ngayon, because of the limitations, because of ECQ, because of quarantine, unfortunately, nakakagawa kami ng content sa Bahay Kumu.
Oh my God, really?
Yep. It's because of Kumu and the Jeepney TV. They brought that back, and then they said, "Oy, game ka na ba?" I said, "Game na."
Oh my God, nakaka-excite. Pinapanood ko yan dati, si Chris. Di ba? Parang I think she's one of the most excellent game shows we've ever had. And I think that's, kailangan natin yan, pampagising, pampastimulate din ang utak, di ba? Parang kailangan din natin yan. Ikaw, Robbie, di ba? Parang you host reality shows, you host beauty pageants, now you host game shows and everything. What are the things that you still want to do in terms of your hosting career?
Oh, I want to have like that stable thing, like a morning show. Like a morning show, bring back UKG, of course, and maybe in the future when I get this credibility as a family man, like a future house band. I want to do something like the boy version of Magandang Buhay.
Boy
Yeah, or
version
Chris
of
TV.
Magandang Buhay. So, house husband. So, ganyan.
Yes.
What is your dream for, so you want to be you're 31, you're very young. I think guys should get married from 35 to 40. That's just me. But of course, diba, you are in a very stable relationship. How long have you been together with Maiqui? 3 years?
3 years. Yeah.
3 years. Diba? 3 years, and she's appeared in your vlog several times. Where did the decision to go public come from, considering that she's not from the industry also?
I don't know. It just
Sobra ka lang
felt right.
proud. Oh.
Yeah, it just felt right. And I asked her several times, and she said, "Yes, sige, I'm confident. I'm confident." Of course, I still respect that privacy, especially for the family. And yun lang, may mga certain parameters lang kaming observe when it comes to giving out information regarding her family.
That's
and
true.
her.
That's true. And yeah, and also because you have a very wholesome image. I mean, like very squeaky clean. Wala naman talagang controversy about you.
That's the image.
But your last relationship was a very messy breakup, diba? Parang a lot of people got involved. The talent center also got involved. And was that also part of the reason why you decided, I mean, in terms of like your next relationship, consciously or subconsciously, that you decided not to date somebody from the industry also?
No. That song, parang I fell in love in a hopeless place.
Kakanta ka now?
Hindi. Parang I fell in love in that hopeless place. What's that song?
Rihanna!
Was that a Rihanna song? But it was
Fell
not
in love in a
hopeless at
hopeless
all.
place.
So we met during a party in ABS-CBN.
Paano naging
And
hopeless place ang party?
kasi walang tao.
Oh,
Walang tao na dumating. That was one of the parties na sobrang, I think pagod yata lahat ng talents, pagod lahat ng creative. So only a handful of people attended. And it
mm.
was only because of Piolo Pascual who told me na kasi sobrang pagod na kami lahat. I was going to go home already coming from
Oh,
Araneta. And then my handler told Tita Lulu told Piolo, "Oh, yaan sa si Robi." And then Piolo called me up. Saan ka pupunta? Sabi ko, uwi na po ako, Papa P. And he said, mahiya ka naman. Respeto naman sa mga boss na nagbigay sa iyo ng trabaho. Dumaan ka lang
oh
dito.
my
It's
God.
like,
Oo.
the very Piolo, no? Okay, sige. And then, I went to that location. And then, wala naman akong intentions at all.
Expectation.
Promise. Expectations. And then I saw a batchmate of mine. Nandun. And we just, we talked at around 1 a.m. in the morning. Malamang a.m. in the morning. 1 a.m. And then, we finished at around 5, non-stop, talking. And I was just explaining to her na, uy, she just came from a breakup. And ako, parang, sabi ko, uy, teka lang, tapos na ako sa ano na yan, space na yan. Parang almost 1 year na ako. Gusto mo, iparamdam ko sa iyo yung mga experience ko. Pero I had no intentions at all. No intentions na daling kita dun sa bar, tayo ka sa lamesa. Because yun yung mga ginawa. Yun yung mga bagay na ginawa ko before. Grabe.
Oo.
2017 was like, it was the worst and best year of my life. Until I
So,
met Maiqui. Well,
oh wow. So you have Papa P to say. Si Papa P very ano siya, no? Talagang Cupid talaga
Cupid!
siya.
I know.
Matchmaker talaga. Pati kay Alex Gonzaga, siya yung matchmaker eh, di ba?
And Alex found her Mikey.
Oo. Oo. Dahil din kay Papa P. So si Papa P, pag gusto mo magka-jowa, si Papa P dapat yung mag-match sa'yo. Kasi parang yung batting average niya, medyo 100%. No?
Oo. Galing.
Di ba? And
Mhm,
you're
mhm.
obviously very happy you traveled together. What is it like traveling with somebody that is your significant other?
So, just so you know, whenever I
Alam
travel
ko
with
naman,
Mikey,
tinanong lang kita kung ano yung feeling mo.
it's with family naman. Pero
Oh.
may kaakibat na ano responsibility rin. Kasi
Oo.
parang you get to enjoy the moments, and also you put yourself in a position na okay, sige nga, test ka natin. So I'm that kind of person na sinasadya to piss you off. Like, okay, tignan natin na wala akong pera
What?
ngayon. Yeah,
Talaga?
yeah, just to test kung how would you react to this kind of situation.
Okay.
And she passed.
Oh my God! That's such a jock move, di ba? It's such a
But
jock.
yeah,
Jocks do that. Di ba? Parang ganyan. O tapos paano siya
I
pumasa? Mga instances na tines mo siya na parang wala akong pera kung magbayad ng pagkain natin. Ganon?
she was patient enough to kasi she parang there was one time na I wanted to go, on that roller coaster, but she was hungry. Ang babaw ko, no? And she said, sige, go have fun first. Enjoy. Let's enjoy this moment. Kasi sayang. Sabi ko, pupunta tayo sa stall. And the roller coaster is here. We're here. Sayang naman
Oh.
yung time natin. Yung mga ganong klaseng bagay. Very petty stuff.
Habang nasa roller coaster, nagtatalikan pa. Uy, pasada si girl. Ganyan,
Oo,
ganyan.
parang okay. Ang next objective ay, very PBB, ang next objective ito. But yeah, I'm
Tapos,
super happy with her. And yun nga iniisip ko my happy place right now is listening to New York jazz over at YouTube.
oh
Whenever I work
wow.
New
That's
York
so
jazz,
much of a
very, gosh,
That's so
di ba? Very
cultured.
not
That's
me.
so cultured. Yeah.
Very not me.
Hindi, pero kasi nagpa-piano ka eh. So nagulat din ako, parang sabi ko, oh my God, this boy has so much culture. I never knew that about you. Di sana pala sinama ka namin sa mga prod number, di ba? Nagpa-piano-piano ka doon, di ba? Parang, syempre yun yung talent mo na hindi namin na-exploit nung time na yon, di ba? I didn't know that you were that culture, that you know how to play the piano. I mean, going back to the trips with Maiqui and your relationship for 3 years. When you travel, do you stay in one hotel or like same pa rin? Like hiwalay pa rin ng rooms and everything? Or when you're traveling with family, you give that, respect na hiwalay ng kwarto?
With the family. With her family all the time.
So,
Parang,
nakahiwalay ka, kasala ka.
yeah. Oo. Usually, when that happens, she has like a family friend. She has family kung saan kami pupunta. And ako, dun. So, we will meet somewhere after and ganun na setup.
That's so cute though. That's so cute. Diba? Parang you get along naman kasi with everybody. I mean, like, everybody loves you, diba? Parang nobody parang does not like you. Everybody likes you. I think you have that charm about you. That's why you have this. You won PBB, diba? Ikaw yung nanalo sa PBB, diba?
Oh my
Champion.
gosh, G3. Yan ang isa sa mga bubog ko. I was second place.
Ay, hindi ka ba nanalo? Sinong winner?
It was EJ Falcon. Pero,
Ay, oo nga. Buong akala ko ikaw yung winner. Kakalain mo yun? Akala ko ikaw yung winner.
well, I feel like a winner, but I was not.
Yeah.
I feel like I am the winner all the time.
I really thought that you were, of course it was EJ. Of course it was EJ. I mean, like going back, because you are so lovable and you are somebody that people really like. I mean, yung likability factor mo, sobrang taas. How are you now with Gretchen? Are you now friends with Gretchen again? Or
I got to attend this workshop a while ago together with Sir Anthony Pangilinan. We were cooking up something for Star Magic. So yeah, we're good. We're good.
you thought you're okay na? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I think like when you're so in love with your current partner, parang everything else, like in terms of love, fades into the background. Like lahat ng pain, lahat ng ano, wala, nakakalimutan mo na siya when you find your true love, di ba? Parang ganyan yung mangyari, di ba? Tama ba ako?
Yeah, kaya ano na lang siya. I think more than the emotions, there are lessons to be learned, and just have to. We adapted to the situation and we moved forward for the best. She got to go to the Olympics. She got to cover that one, and nakaka-proud.
Okay, that's cute. That's cute. And that you're very updated. And I think that's healthy. I mean, to wish your ex the best and to be happy for your ex. I think that comes from a place of genuine happiness and genuine, like when you're content. I mean, like you wish the same for everybody that has been part of your life, diba? In the time of pandemic, diba, parang a lot, it's 17 months. Can you believe it? 17 months of lockdown.
17 months na.
Whatever, ganyan. Like, syempre, a lot of people are very lonely during quarantine. A lot of people are in couples. It's either it helps your relationship or it really tears it apart. Diba? Parang, I saw like your post. I follow you. I saw that like parang may post ka na parang this is our first actual dinner, face-to-face dinner in a while, diba? I mean, like how did you have to adjust? I'm sure like the proximity was always there before the pandemic and then it happens, diba? Parang ako kasi nawalan ako ng joy, pero ikaw, diba, naging strong pa yung relationship mo. So I mean, like how did you manage to make your relationship with Maiqui stronger, even with the external threat of the pandemic?
I don't know. We just click. Everything that I do right now, she gets entertained. She gets entertained. And that's the best thing about Maiqui. Na even me, whenever she says hi in the morning, I feel that my day is complete already. Ganun kasi even her voice, it's so calming. And I don't know, I got the best support system right now. Lalong-lalo na when we play like Mobile Legends together or even Pokemon Unite. She understands me, and that's the best thing about Maiqui.
That's true. I see nga na parang parang siya, very, like, polar opposite mo siya in a way that she's very soft-spoken. Like, when I watch her vlogs together, she's very soft-spoken, di ba, parang mahinhin na mahinhin. Ikaw talaga yung maingay. Like, you never stop talking. Like, I said nga na parang, the moment I met you, parang sabi ko, Robi, kaya mo bang hindi magsalita 5 minutes? Di ko kaya. Di ko kaya, di ba? Parang, dire-diretso ka lang talaga magsalita, di ba? Pero, syempre, di ba, parang it takes really, really good intimacy. It takes really, really good parang coordination for you to be able to withstand external forces like this. And when you are confronted, when you're in a relationship and when you're confronted with so many things that make it difficult to be physically together, what what kinds of things do you do to sort of overcome that? And what pieces of advice can you give to couples na physically impossible to be together at a time like this?
Honestly, it feels like LDR right now.
True. Oh.
Yeah, lalo-lalo na I live in Quezon City, she's in Makati.
Hindi
Parang
naman masyadong
every time
LDR na yun. Ngayon, oo.
LDR para sa akin yun. Sobrang hirap. There are moments na kapag GCQ and I don't have work naman, I got myself tested and then I would drive there. Traffic din, tagal din. But siguro it's more than it's just a face. You have to remember, you have to always remember why you're in this relationship and why and how you fell in love.
That's true. Ang daming rin kasing na-engage, ang daming nagpapakasal, di ba? Kasi parang nare-realize na parang, okay, I've been with this person for so long and, we live together, it's fine. I mean, like, we're not killing each other yet. So, yung parang, baka she's the one na or he's the one na, and then they decide to get engaged, di ba? There are also couples that decide to, break up, wait things out, and then maybe, look at life, differently, solo. I mean, like, a lot of people are very, very lonely also, as opposed to, parang ikaw, kasi parang I don't think naman that you ever feel lonely. But there are also a lot of people, like, especially now, na parang it feels like, parang this is never ending. Parang I don't see, like, an end I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So what can you say naman to, like, your friends and your fans and people that, are very, isolated and they don't know what's going to happen in terms of, being with someone in the near future?
Yan yung thankfully I got this friend, my best friend, Dr. Johnny Antonio, the resident psychiatrist. Johnny, yeah.
Psychiatrist ba si Dominic? Oo.
Yeah. So, parang now more than ever, mental health is important. And it's part of, it's really part of the system ever since. Pero ngayon lang nabibigyan ng special attention, which is really, really nice. But it wouldn't help to acknowledge that problem first. And if you acknowledge that certain, I don't want to say problem, that condition, because everyone goes through that one, then you can have that certain answer. And the answers sometimes are just a simple hi, hello, that could range from that one to seeking medical help because it's a serious problem.
It is. I think two of the most important, most pressing problems in this time today is really mental health and climate change. I think those are the two most important problems that the world is facing now. Of course, political upheavals and stuff like that. I was talking to Paolo Avellino earlier and he said, like, at a time like this, parang siya, the way he helps his followers, his fans, is nagpapa-zoom siya, ganyan. Tapos hinahayaan lang niya na mag-usap-usap sila. Siya lang nagmo-moderate, diba? You have a lot of followers, so like over 2 million followers, diba? Parang, ikaw
Paolo
naman.
has that?
Ha?
Paolo has that? Well, I should know about that.
Zoom inuman siya sa Twitter.
Wow.
So ikaw naman, like in terms of following, di ba parang ang dami. Alam mo bang may malaki kang gay following? Aware ka ba na meron kang gay following?
I'm not sure about that one. I know about the alt accounts.
Bukas pa yung Nectar, inaantay ka parati sa Nectar. Kailan ba pupunta di si Rob? So, ewan ko, tanongin ko siya. I don't think he's the type to go to clubs and stuff. But, for all your followers, diba, how do you keep them engaged? I know that you have a vlog and, what sort of, parang syempre, diba, parang we all go the extra mile at time like this, especially for people that, admire us, are inspired by us. ikaw naman, like, what do you offer naman to your followers in terms of, engagement, in terms of encouragement, and in terms of inspiration?
So, bukod dun sa mga vlogs, which, by the way, is the project
Nakakatuwa
of
kay
Maiqui,
Enchong. Di ba nag-vlog ka with Enchong? Oh.
the Ateneo Lasal thing, no? Classic. I love
Oh,
that one too. So, we made a show together with Maymay. It's a project again,
yes,
which
I was
was
getting
created by Maiqui Pineda, and we engage in Kumu.
true.
It's called Call Me Maybe. It's
For my
very,
Robbie, di ba? Yun yung love
yes,
team. Oo.
it's a laugh team. It's a laugh team, and that is the place where we engage the callers about certain issues. Like this Friday, we're gonna be talking about voting registration.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
yeah, may pwedeng
Social
about love
aspect.
life,
Mhm.
about social aspects, about environment, about mental health. So it's a series of different talks.
Kaya pala tinatanong ako ng mga fans mo kung feeling ko bagay kayo ni Maymay. Kung tanongin ko daw kita kung nagagandahan ka kay Maymay. Sabi ko, hi, my girlfriend si Robbie di ba? Parang how do you feel about Maymay? Her fans want to know. Kasi mayroon
Oh
pa
my
kayong
gosh!
love team. Parang ganyan. Last team, sabi
Isasabihin
mo.
lang ni
Pero
Maymay,
parang,
iyo talaga. But I feel that Maymay, I see Maymay as a beautiful person. She is
she's
gorgeous,
a star. Oo.
and she has that beautiful mind and heart. Si Maymay, ang concern lang niya ngayon is
Oo.
may mga difficulties kung paano simulan yung subject and how to end it. That
Okay.
certain, thought of hers. Pero once you get her going, ganda ng mga sinasabi niya.
Parang kapatid niya lang po si Maymay. Ina-explain sa akin mga
Yeah,
parang kapatid mo lang si Maymay. Di ba si
ayun lang.
Maymay, parang meron siyang mga suitors na, no? Parang meron nang naliligo sa kanya. But she's never had a boyfriend. Tama, di ba? She's never had a boyfriend, if I'm
I
correct.
think so.
She's never
So,
had a boyfriend. But
kami ni
if she
Maymay, we
would,
have this relationship
oh,
na,
oh,
parang I respect that certain space doon sa
oh.
buhay niya. Just like what I have with Edward, with Darren. Grabe yung mga barkada ngayon with Donnie. Ang mata. Kasi
Parang
yun yung mga
na-imagine mo ba na
katrabaho ko eh.
kuya ka na ngayon? Na-imagine mo ba na kuya ka na ngayon? Dati ko yung youngest, di ba?
Uh, it was a transition. It was a difficult transition that I had to just really eat my pride. Alam mo yun? So before,
oh.
whenever people call me kuya, parang, ano ba to? And then, people started to, as time passed by, may mga bagong batch ng PBB, tapos natatawag nila akong tito.
Exact siya
And
yung
that,
dito. Oh.
and that really pisses me off. Or that pissed me off. So whenever people call me tito or tanda mo na, ganyan, which by the way, ginawa ko dati sa mga seniors
Oh.
ko, like, shucks, ganito pala yung pakiramdam, nakakapikon. Nakakapikon talaga. But, I just had to accept the fact na ganun talaga ang mundo, and in our line of work, mas matanda, parang wine, mas matanda, mas experienced, mas credible.
Kapag host, 'di ba? When you're a host, 'di ba, parang the older you are, the more respected you are, the more credibility that you have. Kasi dati ko mga mga Ryan Ogoncillo rin, 'di ba? Mga Edu Manzano rin naman yung mga tito mo eh. Wala kasi naging care after that, biglang ikaw na, 'di ba? Parang Luis, Billy, tas ikaw, parang ganyan, ikaw yung youngest. As now, 'di ba, when you look at the landscape, parang wow, I don't even know half of the love teams now. They keep asking me, like, I don't know who these people are, 'di ba? Parang so I realized that I'm super obsolete when it comes to that. Sabi ko, wala na ako sa totoo na talaga.
But,
Tapos ngayon
you
sinasabi
know what,
mong
I
tinitito
appreciate
ka na. Oh,
your weekly roundup. Galing. That's one of the things I admire. I told you this before, and I
yeah, yeah.
feel that you should really have like a TV show about that one.
Thank you, thank you. But I think that's okay. That's enough for now. But I'm very happy at where you at right now. I'm happy that you're consistently visible, that you don't run out of work, and that you are most of all in love. It's so nice to see you in love. You've always been such a light person. Kulokoy, makulit, di ba? Parang nakakapikon minsan kasi hindi ka pwedeng pumirme. Talaga parang kulit-kulit nito. Parang hirap niyang ipirme. But of course, diba, now you have proved yourself. I mean, like, I cannot imagine, diba, na parang may show business without you. I mean, like, when we think of hosts, like, di ba parang last year, we were thinking of hosts for, like, reunions in Ateneo, ganyan. Ay, si Robbie Atenista yan, tapos host din yan, ganyan. Parang parati ka na ngayong top of mind. Di ba? Parang hindi ka na, like, alternate, hindi ka na, like, oh, si Robbie, co-host natin yan. You are now at the top tier list of hosts. And it makes me so proud because like, di ba, when I saw you come out of the PBB, sabi ko, paya, at sobrang, ano, pat-pat, tapos parang tipaklong sumayaw. Caterpillar, ano yun, praying mantis, sumayaw, ganyan-ganyan. And you have constantly evolved and you have constantly changed my mind about you. And it's just so wonderful to see you thriving even at a time of crisis. That means you have it. It means that you made a right decision. I feel naman na even if you chose to become a doctor, you would still be, you know, equally relevant. You would still
I
be
would be your OB
equally.
guy.
I will take you up on that. Pero, di ba, parang, like before, di ba, you tell me na parang, oh, naiingit ako pag nakikita ko yung mga batchmates. Kasi batchmates mo yung mga pinsan ko eh. So ako, parang yun, parang now that I see you, that you're thriving and that you are constantly with work, it makes me proud. Kung ikaw, kuya, tito, ako parang feeling ko ngayon pag tinitingnan kita, lolang, lola.
Never. I would get that one coming from a mentor. So thank you for a Jedi. Thank you for
Oh,
teaching your ways.
wow! That's the highest honor, Jedi Master. Thank you so much, Robbie. I mean, like, ang tagal din naman kitang niligawan for this. Sabi ko, talagang, ano talaga si Robbie, sobrang na niyang busy for me. And I mean, like,
Wow.
I really, really appreciate that you took the time tonight. I know that you work nonstop. Apart from that, you have a love life, so it really keeps you busy. Pero salamat. Oh my God. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's such an honor to talk to you this way.
Thank you. My pleasure. And she's watching she's watching right now.
Cool.
Ayan, si
You're
Mikey. Hi, Mikey.
Hi, Mikey. Okay, what can you say to Mike, and what can you say to all the lovers out there that are physically not together because of ECQ? How do you do it?
Wala, just keep the connection open.
Ayaw
Yeah, no,
ibigay,
sabi
ayaw
niya,
ibigay.
Paulo is better.
Who's Paulo?
Abilino. So the reason why she watched was not because of me. It's because of Paolo Avellino. She's a big fan of Paolo. So
Paulo
yeah,
is very
thank you,
deep. Tapos
Mikey.
para ako talaga, para, oh my God, Paulo is very deep. But you're always so enjoyable to talk to. I mean, like, I remember, di ba, I miss working with you actually. Parang I miss those days. Back
Really?
in the
So
old
you're willing
normal.
to work with me again?
Yes! Parang I remember that time. Tapos parang galit na galit talaga ako. So parang tangin to, pinahiya ako sa harap ng mga boss, di ba?
That's the word. That's
Kabago-bago,
the
di
word.
ba? So, gago talaga to. Hindi ko
I was
sabi, ano
I was
yun?
chasing I was chasing you dun sa main building dun sa
Thank you for
ano
reminding me.
hallway.
Pero nakalimutan ko na yan. But thank you for reminding me that, I mean, like, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. You didn't have to do that kasi, like, ang training ko talaga, the artist is always right. Like, whatever they say, whatever they do on stage, it's always going to be your fault. But I mean, like, I want to thank you for reminding me that story. And it only goes to show that you are truly, truly a very, very gentlemanly host. And I appreciate it. And I hope in the future, alam mo, malay mo, hindi naman natin malaman, hindi natin masabi, we can work together again.
Oh, hoping and praying that happens. And I'll bring more what of the things that you're drinking right now. What's that?
I have beer, Ichiban,
Ayan, sige.
Japanese beer.
I'll
Uy,
bring.
na-enjoy mo yung, ano ka rin sa Korea? Kila Ichi yan, di ba? Si Ichi ang producer mo dyan.
Yes, yes.
So, nung ano yan, pandemic yan kayo nag-tape? Or before
No,
pandemic?
that was so the story was we shot that one 2019. Natapos
Ah,
ang
tagal na
editing.
pala nun.
Sorry,
Okay.
2019, sorry, 2019. And then natapos yung editing 2020 of March na dapat papalabas sa Asia Novela channel.
Ah,
And then
okay.
things happened in ABS-CBN. They had to close the Asia Novela channel hanggang sa na-delay. And then Tita Cory said, oh, may content na bago. Let's air it sa Kapamilya channel. And then, galing. So, kudos
Kaya
to the whole team.
pala. So,
Galing.
akala ko, oo, perfect timing. What is your vision and your dream for ABS-CBN in 2022 after the elections?
I keep on dreaming about this one. Parang visions, I will leave those up to the bosses. Pero I hope and pray that that dream would come true. Wherein I would be inside the Dolphy Theater. I would hear the ABS-CBN Philharmonic Orchestra play the signature ABS-CBN song. And then,
Nakakakilabot naman yun. Oh.
yeah, Sir Peter Musni would lend his voice to introduce me. And the opening lines that I would be saying would be, "Welcome back home, kapamilya."
Beautiful. Spoken like a true Kapamilya host. Thank you so much, Robbie Domingo. I wish
Thank
you
you.
luck. I wish you love. I wish you light in this whole journey up until we finally get back our country. Diba? It's really you and the youth that will take back this country for us. So a lot is riding on your shoulders. I hope you understand your responsibility. Ako talaga, it's really the youth that's going to change the course of this nation. It's no longer I'm Gen X. It's no longer my
Us
generation.
youth. Us youth.
As youth, sige, sasama
Yes.
na ako. But a lot is really riding on your shoulders. So keep being vocal. Keep, like in a very, very, charming, charismatic way. Hindi yung palaaway. But I hope you recognize your responsibility in terms of the story of this, the unfolding story of this nation. I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Super appreciate that one. Thank you.
Good night, Robbie Domingo. Maraming salamat. I miss you so
Good night.
much. I hope to see you soon.
Good night. And let's have that checkup right after this.
Sige, pompiang-pompiang, ha? Bye-bye!
Bye.